Sometimes the problem isn't lack of sensation. Sometimes it's too much sensation, and the solution may not be chemical sprays, but something far more natural and gentle. A lot of people stay quiet about this because it feels awkward, but oversensitivity in intimate areas is more common than you think. It can create anxiety, shorten experiences, and make you feel like your body is not cooperating. The first reaction is usually to grab a strong numbing spray and hope for instant control. But here's the catch: harsh chemicals can irritate delicate skin, disrupt natural balance, and sometimes make the problem worse over time. What if the answer is not about shutting down sensation completely, but calming it intelligently and safely? What if supporting the skin and nerves naturally could shift the experience without damaging what makes it feel good in the first place? Today we uncover 3 natural approaches that may help calm excessive sensitivity safely, without harsh numbing chemicals. And once you understand how they work, you may never look at quick fix sprays the same way again. Let's start with something simple, cooling, and surprisingly powerful: aloe vera. The same plant people use after sunburn may also help when intimate skin feels overstimulated. Oversensitivity is not always about nerves firing wildly for no reason. Sometimes it begins with irritation, tiny inflammation, a weakened skin barrier, and when that protective barrier is compromised, nerve endings sit closer to the surface, reacting faster and stronger to every touch. That is where harsh desensitizing sprays can backfire. Many contain strong anesthetic chemicals that temporarily block sensation, but may also irritate delicate tissue, disrupt natural moisture balance, and increase sensitivity once they wear off. It becomes a cycle: apply, numb, irritate, repeat. Vera works differently. It contains polysaccharides and bioactive compounds that support skin hydration and barrier repair. In dermatology research, maintaining a healthy skin barrier is considered essential for reducing irritation-related hypersensitivity. Physicians like Whitney Bowe often emphasize that when the barrier is calm and intact, skin reacts less dramatically to stimulation. Think about it this way: healthier skin equals steadier nerve response. Aloe's cooling sensation may also provide a mild calming effect without chemically shutting down nerve transmission. It soothes rather than silences, and that distinction matters. For many people is not to erase feeling completely. It is to regain control, to feel balanced, to reduce that overwhelming rush that seems to happen too fast. And here comes the emotional truth. A lot of people whisper to themselves, "I just want it to feel controlled, not numb." That is exactly the shift aloe represents. Instead of attacking the nerves, it supports the surface. Instead of blocking sensation, it may help normalize it over time by improving skin condition and reducing microirritation. Sometimes calming the skin is more powerful than numbing the nerves. But soothing the surface is only part of the story, because nerve response starts deep. Now let's talk about something sitting in millions of kitchens that most people never associate with nerve control: coconut oil. Simple, natural, familiar, yet dryness in intimate areas is one of the most overlooked triggers of hypersensitivity. When skin lacks moisture, friction increases, and when friction increases, nerve endings fire faster and stronger. That overstimulation can feel like a loss of control. Not because something is wrong with you, but because the surface tissue is irritated. Dry tissue is reactive tissue, and reactive tissue sends louder signals to the brain. Oil acts as a natural emollient. It forms a light protective layer over the skin, helping reduce moisture loss and minimizing friction during contact. Less friction means fewer microtears. Fewer microtears mean less inflammation, and less inflammation means calmer nerve signaling. It is a chain reaction most people never connect. Integrative medicine discussions, including perspectives from physicians like Andrew Weil, often highlight how maintaining healthy skin integrity plays a role in reducing unnecessary irritation. When the barrier is protected and lubricated properly, the nervous system does not need to overreact. The emotional shift many people quietly experience. Maybe it's not me, maybe it's irritation. That realization can feel relieving, because oversensitivity is often blamed on performance or personal weakness, when in reality the skin environment might simply be too dry and inflamed. Coconut oil does not numb. It does not block nerves. It reduces mechanical stress. And reducing friction may reduce the overload. It is subtle. It is supportive. It works with the body instead of overpowering it. Yet even lubrication is not the full answer, because sometimes sensitivity is about inflammation. And now the simplest method of all, the one almost nobody talks about because it sounds too basic to matter: controlled cold compress therapy. No chemicals, no plant extracts, just temperature. Chronic overstimulation can train nerves to react faster and more intensely over time. The more frequently nerves fire at high intensity, the more sensitive they can become. That heightened reactivity can create the feeling many people describe quietly as, "it feels out of control." And when it feels out of control, the instinct is to shut everything down with strong numbing agents. But physiology tells a different story. Nerve conduction principles, discussed in medical physiology textbooks and sexual health medicine, explain that cooler temperatures temporarily slow nerve signal transmission. Cooling reduces the speed at which sensory nerves send impulses to the brain. That does not permanently damage sensation when done safely and briefly. It simply lowers the intensity of signaling for a short period. Think of it as turning down the volume instead of cutting the wire. A clean, soft cloth with cool water, applied gently for a short duration, may help calm hyperactive nerve endings without irritating delicate tissue. Controlled cooling can also reduce minor inflammation and surface blood flow temporarily, which may further quiet overstimulation. Shift most people never consider. Instead of fighting sensation with chemicals, you are working with biology. You are using temperature to influence nerve behavior naturally. Over time, consistent and gentle regulation may help retrain how strongly the area reacts to stimulation. It is not dramatic. It is not instant magic. It is gradual recalibration, and that can feel empowering. Calming nerves can be about temperature, not chemicals. And when soothing the skin, protecting it from friction, and calming nerve signals all work together, sensitivity can begin to shift naturally. Intimate skin is delicate, responsive, and deeply connected to your nervous system, so it deserves patience and gentle care, not harsh shortcuts. Need aggressive numbing agents to feel balanced. Real control often comes from calming and supporting the tissue, not silencing it. Consistent care can help your body recalibrate naturally, allowing sensitivity to feel steady instead of overwhelming. The goal isn't to erase sensation or shut it down completely. The real goal is to bring it back under your control, where confidence replaces anxiety. Like and share the video with your friends to get them know the hidden secret of lasting longer in the bed.